Hey Kevin, it's Bree here with Allscapes Marketing. Just wanted to go ahead and take a look at your site as promised, show you a little bit about what I found and some things you can do to get some more people finding you. So first, taking a look at the site, I can see that it's obviously a big company with franchises, and you just have an Ann Arbor page here, which is fine, but I'm assuming you probably don't have a lot of say in what goes into this page since it's set up like that. But going over it, the most important thing that I see is there's not a lot of content on here. You really want to have about 1,500 words on this page, and that's for two reasons. The first reason being is that Google has crawlers that come through and read the content. They're trying to figure out what areas you serve and what services you offer. The more content you have on here, the more you're going to look like an expert in Google's eyes. And in addition to that, you want to be out the competitors. So if the competitors had 1,000 words, then you want to have 1,500 and so on. Within that content, you want to have keywords. And keywords are things that people would be searching when they're trying to find you. Irrigation repair is a good idea, but you want to have the locations as well. So for example, if someone was searching for irrigation company Ann Arbor and you had irrigation company Ann Arbor multiple times in here, you're going to be really relevant for that search, and Google's going to be willing to put you higher at the top. And I don't see a whole lot of words with locations attached. So if you're trying to rank for those areas, you would want to choose the first one here for this page, and then you create additional pages to rank for other areas. You'd create service area pages, just like how they're doing for you, right? Like they created this Ann Arbor page to try and rank for Ann Arbor, and then you would need like additional pages to rank for these other areas, which can get a little tricky here since it's a franchised website. But anyway, so I went ahead and did a Google search just for Michigan Sprinkler Company. I know you probably don't serve all of Michigan, but just to keep this simple so you can see it, this theory works for individual locations as well. So obviously this is the Google Map Pack here that shows up first, and if you take a look at the webinar, it'll really go deep into this, but to give you a little bit of an overhead, the way you can get yourself into this top three is by one, of course, having one, and I did see that you have one. Two, filling it out as much as possible, having photos, responding to your reviews, getting regular reviews, posting to it, adding the services as products, etc. Like really filling out this Google business profile as much as possible. And then three, adding your name, address, and phone number to things like Yelp or Yellow Pages. The more of those online directories that you get your information into, the more of a footprint there is online, and the more that'll help rank your profile. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics, and the same things apply. You want to be on the front page and ideally the top three. If we take a look at this top company here, we can see it is their homepage, right? Not just a location. They've got their services, a bit about them. And they probably don't have 1,000 words on here, but they do have a bit. So let's take a look at why they're ranking. This is a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what we're up against. The second thing I want to go over is the UR and DR ratings. These numbers are really important for where you fall within the Google search results. A UR rating is essentially a trust rating with Google, and a DR rating is essentially a power rating with Google. These numbers kind of determine where you fall within the search results, and one of the ways that you can raise these numbers is through something called a backlink. All a backlink really is a shout out or an endorsement from another website. So if there's another website and they said, hey everyone, Michigan Automatic is the best ever, go check them out with a link back to their site, that's all a backlink is. we can actually go through, see what backlinks they have, and those can be attained for your site. Lastly, and most importantly, I want to talk about the keywords because these are the keywords in the content I was talking about before. For example, Michigan irrigation, there's approximately 60 people Googling this per month. There's Detroit, 20. I'm not sure if Detroit was on your list. Oh, Michigan automatic sprinkler, approximately 90, although I believe that was their name, but they probably did that intentionally because there's a lot of people searching for that. Another one for Detroit, portable sprinklers, that's probably a business name as well, but that's got some search volume. So those are just some keywords from them. Obviously, they've got 7 pages of keywords. I won't go through all of them, but we can actually see what keywords exist and the search volume for it. This is important. This will tell us what words to go after, and also it'll let you know the people out there searching. That's really important to get in front of because the more of those people that find you, the more of them that are going to call you, and in turn, the more clients you'll land. If we take a look at your website's ratings, the DR rating is really high because obviously this is a very large site and this is referring to the whole site. The UR is referring to your specific page, the Ann Arbor page, which is relatively low. And so we would want to build some power to that page specifically. If we look at your keywords, there's only one that's showing up, and that's saline sprinkler, which doesn't have the location attached. So overall, you want to get some more content on that page and get keywords in there. I know I'm not sure if you're able to really change this page, which is no worries if you're allowed to, which most franchises are allowed to, have a separate site or at least a separate landing page to help them bring in some more work. I would recommend that. And then getting the power to it to help it, help build up these numbers. So I hope that that was helpful, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Have a great evening.